Let me see. So wait a minute. I'm assuming he was there when face mask was on the helmets. I'm going to assume the face masks were on. Now, maybe they had one bar because that's Gabriel stuff, right? The one bar. And I'm going to assume that Merrill has seen the old white helmets. I'm going to assume that. So without further ado, the legendary man himself, Merrill Reese, joins us now
See,
here.
I have seen the old white helmets. In fact, I have one on the shelf in the other room with
We
the
got to
green
see those
wings.
helmets again.
Hmm?
We got to see those helmets again.
Well, I'll get it off the shelf one day. I'll show
No,
it
no,
to you.
no. I want to see them on the players on the field one day.
Oh, I don't think you'll see that.
Why
I
not?
don't
Why are
think.
you taking you're not a fan of them then?
Oh, I like them. I did. Roman Gabriel wore one.
Yeah. I actually really I grew up with actually those when I was a little kid. I remember those white helmets back in the late 60s and so. But Merrill, okay. You said it all. I mean, the guys, and you say this all the time about the football team. It's a new year, it's a situation, but I have to first start out with the rings. Did you like the rings?
Yes, they were phenomenal. Um, it lifting it gave most of us hernias, but it was they're unbelievable rings, but not to wear because they're huge. I mean, they're bigger than the Super Bowl rings from Super Bowl 52. They are humongous, and they're beautiful. They've got a million diamonds, and there's a button, and if you push the button, the wings pop out, encrusted in diamonds. Everywhere you look, there's a diamond here, a diamond there, a diamond everywhere. And they're beautiful with emeralds, amazing. But they are not to be worn. They are a trophy.
Absolutely. So, what's your favorite ring? The first one or the second one?
But see, I can't say that. Each one is great in its own way. My first, the two that are easy that you can really wear the most are the 1980 ring, which I got 23. I got that 23 years later.
Yeah,
Did you know
yeah,
that? I told you that story.
yeah.
And I got that 23 years later. And the other ring was the 2004 ring. It was a beautiful ring with diamonds and everything, and you could wear it very easily. The size of a nice college ring. These you cannot wear.
Merrill, I want to see it. Merrill, I want to see the ring. Let me
Do
see the ring.
you?
Yeah, I want to see the ring, please.
Cindy,
Yeah, I want to see the ring.
Dan Sileo, I'm on the air right now, is asking to see the ring.
I want to see we want to see the ring. I
All
want to
right.
see this thing.
My wonderful wife is going to go all the way
Oh,
upstairs.
Cindy,
And
thank you so much, Cindy. I
Cindy, you're
want
being thanked nationally.
Oh, yes, I'm going to and do you mind if I post a couple pictures of it when you show it?
You can do anything you want.
Okay, cuz okay, so what was the environment like when you guys and plus get this, Merrill, some of the old guys came back that were on that team a year ago. You brought them back. What was that environment like the other night when you guys all got a chance for one last time to get together?
It was so big. There were so many people. You only saw the people who were in your area. I mean, first of all, when you sat down for dinner, you couldn't see the people across you because there was this big white flower pot, square flower pot, and the flowers went up. So I was at a table with Mike and Paula Quick and my producer Joe McPeak, and his wife, and we couldn't see them. But as it turned out, at the end of the night, they said, push this button, and the doors opened on the base of the flowers, and out came the boxes. Of
Oh,
course,
wow.
of course, when the doors opened, several people got their plates in their laps, and some glasses flew over. But it was a great night at a beautiful venue, and Jeffrey Lurie spared no expense to make this unbelievable.
He's really a great owner, isn't he? I
The
mean,
best,
what
the
he's
best.
done for that franchise has been remarkable over the 30 plus years, no?
He's great.
I mean, man, like you said, he spends no expenses at treating the players the way they do. And then on top of that, whatever the team needs. You heard today, when Howie was addressing the media today, whatever that team needs, the commitment to winning. And How do you feel about the roster and what they did how do you feel about the offseason, Merrill? I mean, and what they've done preparing for 26, 27, and obviously 2025.
I think they did all the right things. I think they made a lot of great moves. And I think that when this season begins on September the 4th, that night, at that moment, they will be the best team with the best roster in the National Football League. However, we all in Philadelphia would like to see a repeat, but I warn people that in the 17 game, 18-week season, injuries or lack thereof are going to play a large part in how this whole thing unfolds. So there are no guarantees. There are no guarantees. This team will be well prepared. They are loaded with talent, but let's just wait a little bit to see how this thing all plays out, because the best team in the regular season last year, I think you will agree, was Detroit.
Yeah.
And then when they got into the playoffs against Washington, they had 18 players on injured reserve. The Eagles began the playoffs with all 22 starters healthy.
Again, like they did in 22 heading into that Super Bowl too. So, Merrill, one thing that me and Gary Cobb are saying now is that the Eagles are doing it right in the preseason when they don't play their guys. And you've been saying this for me, and you've been actually reschooling me on this, saying, look, the first 4 weeks of the NFL season, the Eagles look at it like kind of a pseudo, not knowing they know it's important, especially this year with the first four, but they look more at that, at trying to knock the cobwebs off.
Right. When the season begins, they're often not in sync. Although I think for the Thursday night game against Dallas, they'll be a little more in sync than they were at the beginning of last year.
How about this? Who takes the role of Brandon Graham and that leadership role for the entire unit? Because Brandon Graham,
here's Cindy.
Wait, finish your sentence.
Brandon Graham.
Who takes the Brandon Graham? By the way, Cindy, thank you so much for this.
Brandon
Graham.
Look at here, Cindy.
Right there?
Yes. This
Oh.
is Dan Sileo. Here's my wife. Bend down so they can see you.
Just a minute, Merrill.
See this box?
There you go.
Oh, look at the box in the background there, too.
And when you open it, the ring
goes round and round. Wait, I'm going to take it out. Merrill can show it to you. Here you go.
Cindy, that is so... Lift it up higher, Merrill. There you go.
Wait, I'll show you where the wings are. Okay. Wait a sec.
Oh. Hold on here for a second. We're gonna get this back up here. Hold on here. Don't go anywhere, folks. We are gonna get this back up here because we have to see this ring here. Okay? We have to get this ring back here because that was too good. Just when they had me, they were pulling me in, and Bob Lang cuts the feed because I have not seen this thing, man. We have got to get them back up here again. Holy cow. I think they hit something on their end because they got too close or something. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. There it is. All right. Cindy, you're there?
Wait, I'll come back.
Here she comes.
Okay, here you come back.
Where I want here's
the button.
Wait a minute. Okay, is that you can see it?
I can see it. Yes.
Now watch.
Okay, now watch this.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Go. Hey, show me the side of it now, Cindy.
Okay, here's the side that says, what does it say there?
Eagles.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Here's I would have had my nails done if I knew I was going to do this.
There you go. Put it up there. Look over to yeah. There you go.
There you go.
God. Let me see the center one more time.
Wait a minute.
There it is. That thing is so beautiful. Look
It's
at the
really,
diamond.
really big.
Merrill or Cindy, where do you wear that thing?
Here, put it on.
I'll show you what happens when I wear it.
Look at Merrill with the bling.
You can't wear this.
Merrill's
But
got the bling. Cindy,
it's
where you going with that thing? You couldn't go out anywhere with
No, to the vault in the bank.
that. Congratulations, guys. That is, I heard they're 250 grand.
can I tell Dan about the thing that happened to me today?
Oh, sure. But I think he's off again.
Are you off again?
No, I'm here.
You're
Oh,
here.
okay. Are we done? I go put this away?
Thank you, Cindy. Yes, Cindy, that was spectacular. And
My
by the way,
pleasure. All righty.
okay,
Bye-bye.
thank
So
you very
do-
much.
so I mean that's a wonderful thing.
You
But
bet.
but something happened to me today that I can't even tell you how affected I am by it. Do you want us to bring it in?
No, I said maybe he wants to keep it private.
Oh, but maybe he wants to keep it private. I guess I can't tell you. I guess I can. All right, all right,
Don't do that to me, Merrill. You have too many great stories.
all right. I was sitting in the press tent, and somebody came in with a box
Today.
today at training camp, the great big box, and I opened it up, and there were the green and white Air Jordans, and written on the the white part of it was to M. Reese. You saw you saw what nobody else could. Love always, Jalen Hurts.
Holy cow, is that iconic?
Yeah,
That is so great.
I tears came out of my eyes
I bet.
because
Wow.
I have felt from day
You
one
totally have.
always, and he realized that.
Man,
He is such a great young man. I can't even tell you to recognize that and give me a pair of his shoes and sign them like that. No, that's never happened to me before. I do have Billie Jean King sneakers where she won Wimbledon, and they're signed but without a note. But this it just I was overwhelmed.
I'll tell you what, Merrill. I won't post anything with it. Could you show me the shoes without the signing? You don't have to show his him
Send
signing. I want to see the shoes.
bring in a show.
I want to. This is such a great example of what he looked like today at the press conference, talking about leading his football team, not using the word repeat too. Cindy, thank you so much for doing all this here, man. I
No
appreciate
problem.
it. Thank you. Oh my God, he gave you a pair of cleats.
Yep,
Look at that. And Jalen signed them for you.
they're right there.
Put it like this, Merrill. Go like that. Yeah, there you go. There you go.
So can you see to M. Reese?
Yep, to M. Reese.
To M. Reese, and it says, hold it. You saw it when
No one else.
nobody else, this way, when
Yeah.
nobody else could. Love always. And here's the signature.
Man, that's really special.
It's
Man,
amazing.
that is really special. I mean, and no one's ever done that. No player's ever done anything like that.
I've had great relationships with a lot of players, but nobody ever gave me their shoes and signed them. And I'm not an autograph seeker.
No, I
I don't
know.
do that. I don't do
Yeah.
that. But I've never had anything like that.
Let me ask you something about the culture of the team right now. You feel confident, even with all the losses, that the culture that the players have left behind and the core of the team that they have brought back is going to be able to withstand the losses of what they had from a year ago? Because Merrill, that was a special group of guys last year.
Yeah, I
You
mean,
know,
you talk about you asked me about Brandon Graham leaving. I don't really know personally Jahad Campbell yet, but he was out there today and he was moving, and you could see the athleticism that he has. And there's another young player who could step up this year, and he has that communicative personality, and his name is Jalix Hunt. He's a player, and when he comes back, the Kobe Dean and Zach Bourne are both. This team has a lot of leaders. They really do. And Jordan Davis looks like he's in lost about 20 pounds. He's in great shape. There's a lot of leaders on both sides of the ball.
Jalix Hunt got a lot of love from Jordan Mailata today. Boy, I mean, here's a guy, again, how he reached for this guy. I thought when he drafted him on draft day, I was like, who is this guy? He's from some sort of Houston college or something I've never heard of before, Houston Christian. All of a sudden now you're hearing Jordan Mailata go, this guy's going to be a superstar. I mean, the job Roseman has done has been pretty remarkable.
Before he went to Houston Christian, he did spend 2 years at Cornell.
Cornell, right? As a DB, actually.
Yeah.
I mean, well, I mean, there's no, you know, Merrill, why are they so apprehensive on using the word repeat?
I don't know. Jordan Mailata said that. Jordan Mailata said, don't tell me we're defending champions. We're not defending anything. We were the champions of 2024. This is an entirely different season, and we want to win it again. But we're not defending. It's a way of saying we're in the present. We're not last year was last year. It was great, but you can't rob, you can't extract the positive frames of reference that last year instilled, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, absolutely.
They walk like champions. They are champions. So you can't take that away. But on the other hand, you don't want them to think we are so good, we don't have to bust it this year. We're better than everybody else. You want them to think they have to earn it all over again.
Man, I'll tell you what. How about Jordan Davis showing up at 292?
Yeah, is that what he is? 292?
292. He showed up today. You
Wow.
know, down from 330 pounds, he showed up at 292 today. And you know, I mean, hey, Merrill, you know, they gave him a contract that said, we kind of like you. Now go get the extension. And I think he may be taking full advantage of it.
He really is. He is. Well, he's a great athlete. He's a great athlete. Jalen Carter is a great athlete. This is a terrific team. I mean, I don't mean to sound negative. Of course, they're the best team in football right now. I'm merely saying that the reality of the situation is there are 17 games, and you can look at the schedule, Dan.
Oh yeah, the first four are brutal.
Yeah, but we don't know.
That's right.
We don't know when you get to that second half of the season. Tell me who they have, and tell me who their opponent has.
That's right.
Because things change, and there are what 3 or 4 teams that wake up every year, and suddenly they're really good, and there are 3 or 4 teams every year that go whoop. What happened to them?
Right.
You don't know. I mean, I don't know. Maybe this is a year that the Giants suddenly, for some reason, turn it around. I mean, last year the big turnaround was Washington, because number one, they got rid of the worst owner in the history of sports, and that number two, they drafted a quarterback who, as a rookie, well, as a veteran, I mean, as anything, Jaden Daniels was great, but now everybody on that schedule has spent the offseason looking at tape of Jaden Daniels. What does he do? And where can he be fooled? And what do you have to do to stop him? Eagles did a pretty good job against him when they played him in the playoffs that second time. So now the second year tells you more.
I got to tell you something, Merrill. I'd love all the, you know, the answers you gave, but I gotta bring this up to you here. You personally, with all the love that these players and the organization has for you in the community, I mean, are you and Cindy ever aware of where you, or does it not ever affect you? Do you not think about it because you got players showing massive respect and love for you? You've got an organization. Most organizations, I know this, that my friend Brad Sham, he doesn't have a lot of Super Bowl rings. I think he may have one. I don't think he got all of the 3 of those that he called. I think he's got 1 or 2, if I'm not mistaken. Not a lot of them. I mean, have the love that they have in the communities. Abby, have you ever put
Well,
that?
I do. I think Brad is beloved in Dallas. There's no doubt about that. He's a wonderful guy and he's a wonderful broadcaster. But I will say this: do we feel that? Yes, we do. But it goes back. We love them. We love the fans. We love the fans. I try not to be a homer on the air where everything
You're
is
not.
good, and but at the same time, the organization has been wonderful. Tomorrow night at the big outdoor man music center, the world famous Philadelphia Orchestra is doing a tribute to the Eagles, and they're playing the music from from NFL films, and they're showing video of the Eagles teams throughout the years. And it's brought to you by the Eagles Autism Society because that's their big charity, and also Jefferson Hospital, and it's in the park with about 10,000 fans, and I'm emceeing it. So that will be a thrill to be there and see all those fans.
I can tell you're so touched by what's happened the last couple days,
I
and
am.
I know, and I think I think it's beautiful. I really do because, when you have people that have been involved in the organization like you have, and then you see how you look. I mean, years and years ago when I first got into broadcasting, Ernie Harwell was a friend of mine, and I got a chance to have him on, and I used to go, Ernie, what was your most memorable game? He goes, my memorable game was always connecting with the fans. There's Cindy. I'll use your wife's name. There's Cindy down from East Islip, Michigan. Or there's my friend over there from Detroit. There's my other friend from Ann Arbor. Just connecting with all the people that you've been able to connect with. I think it's wonderful, Merrill. And I think it's really great that everybody has shown love for you. Got to be a statue of you one day out there in front of that Lincoln Financial, man. Hopefully not. I don't know. You probably want to hold the 18 ring. Now, I don't know about that big one you got on your hand today, man.
Cindy will put a statue up here so when she gets angry, she can hit it over the head with a pan.
That's what you tell Cindy. I've been married for 35 years too, so I know what's going on there with that.
Well, we're 46 years, but as we like to say, only 23 if you don't count football seasons.
Hey, Merrill, thank you for sharing such great, important moments and special moments, man. I mean, I'm touched by it. I think I'm touched by the Jalen, the ring. I mean, really, I think it's emphatic of what you've been telling me the last couple years, just us getting to know one another the way it is. And
Well, when you talk about Jalen, you're not going to be talking about a quarterback who's going out there prancing or patting himself on the back. He's Dan. He's only 26.
I
I
get
have
it.
always felt that the great quarterbacks, reach their peak at 30 or 32. He's got a long career ahead of him, and the sky is the limit. And he is a guy who is just he thinks about working. He's dedicated. He's a great face for this franchise, and he's a great example of how to do it the right way.
Well, I'm so privileged with our friendship here, and that you would show me such great moments. So really, I really am, man. I can't thank you enough. By the way, I have to finish with this one about Scotty Scheffler, man, destroying at the British Open, man. I'll tell you what, we're watching Tiger 2.0 there.
He's not as electric as
Yes.
Tiger, and he's not as exciting as Tiger, but boy is he efficient. Boy is he's got every shot. He does everything right. He's focused, and he's got the same amount of majors as Tiger did at a similar point in his career. And I think that's going to be fun to keep track of. I mean, my favorite golfer is still Rory, but Rory's a little bit up and down. I mean, Rory can do things that nobody else on the tour can do. But he's Scheffler right now is Mr. Consistency, and I don't think anybody can argue about that. And he just stays on track, stays on track. He's great. He's great.
You better never retire.
I have no intentions.
I do. You know what? You better never, because You now have won. I mean, I'm the biggest Merrill Reese fan on the planet, and you can take that to the bank. I've had a lot of great people that have been that I've admired in play-by-play guys and people, period. But you better never retire. And you tell your family we love them very much too. And thank you so much for always your time, Merrill. And
My pleasure, Dan.
I think a lot, man. Thank you so much, Merrill.
Take care. Have a good day.
You got it, Merrill Reese. Absolutely, man. Wow, that was fun, man. I almost blew it. I almost blew it. I got the ring. I got the shoes. And he showed the shoes with the signature. Holy cow, do I have more content? Who's the king of fucking content? Big Sills. Holy cow, I got the ring and the shoes. Jalen Hurts, you saw it in me. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, guys, do me a favor. Don't forget that we're going to have Birds 365. Okay, Xander, do you want me? I haven't taken a timeout today. Do you want me to take a quick one now, come back, and then toss it out? I got to pay some bills. Let's do that, okay? Guys, hey, don't forget my great friends at Morgan & Morgan, the #1 injury law firm in all of America. Absolutely spectacular. We thank them so much for being part of the program, okay? Over $30 billion recovered and 1,000 attorneys from coast to coast. If you're ever in need of an attorney, if you've ever been injured, go to forthepeople.com/Big Sills or Pound Law 529. That's forthepeople.com/Big Sills or Pound Law 529. And do me a favor, you tell them Big Sills sent you.